Told you once, and I'll tell you twice. The way I feel, here's my advice. I told you once, and I'll tell you. The way I feel, here's my advice. And I'll tell you twice. The way I feel, here's my advice. I told you once, and I'll tell you twice. Good morning. How are you all doing? How is it going? This is, of course, you know who, TDrake. Happy Saturday to you. Good morning, dear hearts and lovely people. How are you doing on today? I'm so glad to be with you guys on this Saturday morning. And I got up early, got a little bit of stair work in. You know, those stairs, those ones that get me huffing and a puffing. But I did. I got up and I did that. So this morning, I just wanted to share with you, of course, a devotional and just a little bit off of the mind today. Because I was thinking today is a new day. We always are worrying so much about the next thing. What's the next bill? What's the next thing I have to do? What's the next challenge? What's the next obstacle that's going to come? But on today, I hope that you just sit back and just be grateful for your breath. Be grateful that you've opened your eyes on today. Just look around and just sit in the gratitude of who you are. That right there is amazing. Now, as you go about your day, you might be thinking, well, nothing so great about me. I do the same thing every day, have the same type of message, and I just do the same old thing. Nothing different about me, nothing so special. I challenge that thought. I challenge it all the way because there is something different about you. There is something special about you. God didn't make any trash. He never makes an accident. And you are here for obviously an amazing purpose. Now, what that is, I always tell you guys, I have no idea. But one thing that I can say that I do know is why you are so busy working to become something different, to become acceptable to others, to become that person other people think you should be. I want you to challenge yourself to believe in you first, to become who you are going to become. And that may mean a variety of different things, but you are stronger than you know. Change before you have to. Jack Welch said that. Now, you don't want something to come and have to change you. You don't want adversity to find you and have to change you. Sometimes we have to go through adversity because, of course, we're going to suffer because Lord Jesus Christ suffered. But in the same regard, you're going to change regardless. You're going to find out new things. You're going to discover new things. You're not going to be the same person you were on yesterday. Isn't that amazing? Change is inevitable and it can sometimes be scary, but you know who's got your back 100%. So while we're going out here in this world with all these different challenges and looking back and forward, just looking around us and like, well, that person's doing so amazing over there. I would love to be XYZ and the third like that person. Don't compare yourself. Now, it can be challenging because you might admire that person and what they're doing, right? But you got some great stuff in you as well. God's put some gems in you. You got some diamonds and sapphires and rubies of platinum nuggets deep down in the reservoirs of your amazing self. Now, in order for those to come out, you got to tap into that. You got to tap into who you are and believe that you got this and that you can make it, that you can overcome any challenge that life throws your way. We're all going to be challenged. We're all going to be pushed. But during those hard, challenging times, guess what? We all know. And if you don't know, you'll know today that these challenges and adversities build us. They create us. They change us. And they create who we are going to become. And you are going to become something amazing. Your challenges that were specifically geared and made for you are going to change you and shape you into the woman or the man you are going to become in this world. And this world is going to need that version of you to be your best, authentic, genuine self. Now, I'll probably be hanging on that for a little bit because some of us do not realize that it's okay to just be you. If you're quirky, it's okay. If you are high energy, that's okay. Just be who you are. You are who you are, and that is okay. You were created like that for a reason. Do I have some little things that I like? Absolutely. Are they just really define me? No, they don't define me. They're just things about me, things about who I am. And guess what? I am still yet discovering who this person is, this individual, not the body that I'm living in, because you can change that. Not the name that has been given to me at birth, but who I am. I'm discovering that. There is a lot of people that are still discovering who they are, and that's a good thing. That's a great thing. Discover who you are. So I want you to understand that you are an amazing creation. Beautifully, fearfully, and wonderfully made. All the time I'm going to say that. The word says it all the time. But I want you to know that in the deep, deep recesses of your mind, when you're going through something really, really hard, that you understand that you have some amazing giftings in you and that you are an overcomer. You're not just a survivor. You're not just going to survive all day long. You are a true overcomer. And that's a great, great gift and opportunity that you have to showcase to the world who you are. That's what that is. And you want to just continue to showcase your amazing abilities and whatever talents you have, which I know you guys have amazing talent. I know that. I know that you have something amazing to give out to this world. So don't second guess yourself like, well, I don't know if this idea is okay. Look, create the idea, whatever it is, and go for it full blast. Create it and never give up. Never give up on you. Never give up on your ideas. Look, I have an idea right now. The Creator's Voice Audio Tour. Do I know where that's going to lead? Absolutely not. Am I going to have fun with it? Of course. I'm going to figure out as I go. However, I don't want to just get stuck in the nuts and bolts of, well, this didn't turn out right. I'm so sad. Let me go down and go to a corner somewhere and cry. No, there are some hard things that will bring you to tears, guaranteed. I've been there. But not everything in your life has to be on 10 like that. So get yourself in that mindset of you've got this. You have power inside of you, and you can do this. It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. Whatever that thing is that you're going for, whatever that dream and that goal and the intentionality of what you want to do that you're going for, it shall happen for you. I am watching things unfold for me little by little. Something is opening. It's like a blooming flower. You know how flowers, when they come out of the ground, especially like lilies and roses, that they have buds or they have the blooms, and the flowers, they begin to open, or the buds, they begin to open just slightly. It's not a quick opening of the flower. It's a very slow progression. A little at a time, every day, a little bit more. That bud opens a little bit more. And then finally, one day, the flower is in full bloom. And it's so beautiful. But it takes time. It takes time. There are certain things that people will have to impart in you, different types of knowledge and ideas and different type of thinking and ways, and all this stuff is going to be imparted into you, and it's mixing you up to be that amazing, beautiful person, right? You're going to be that amazing, beautiful person, and you're going to make some mistakes. I make them all the time. Like, really? Okay, so I'm learning. Right? I'm learning. Sometimes I say stuff to people and like, that really doesn't make sense. Or I might ruffle somebody's feathers. And that's not a good thing, nor is a bad thing. But there's a learning curve for everything that we do. And while we're going through these things and we're developing ourselves, we are so harsh on ourselves. I can tell you from my own personal journey, and I am still working on not being that way. There are some times when I would sit and look at my life and like, you know what? You need to get your stuff together. Like, you're sitting around here playing, like, get it together. Like, absolutely, like right now, figure it out. But sometimes I'm going after myself. It's just like, well, in order to figure something out, I have to learn something else to figure that thing out. It's like there's a locked door and the information is the key. But without the information, you're trying to push through this locked door and you can't get in. You can't get through. But when you get that information, that knowledge, that wisdom of that applied knowledge, and you insert that beautiful key into that locked door, guess what? It opens so much more easily, and you won't be just running into the door all of the time. Oh my goodness. That's what I like. And I was going to read you guys this devotional, but I think I might have to read it for, I don't know, I might do it on Sunday. How about that? They were like, wait, it was for Saturday. Don't worry about it. It's still amazing because it still gives you what you need. But I am going to read these scriptures that I'm picking out. And if you want to know the book, because I've read this at different occasions, but this book is titled Moments of Peace in the Presence of God. So if you ever want to go find that devotional, it's a really good devotional. And I like to have them around my home because I like to read them. And there's one I was reading, and I forget the title of it right now. I think it was called Blessing Refreshments. I have to go find it, but I would take that everywhere. So much so, pieces of the binding are coming apart, but I would take it with me everywhere, and I would read it over and over and over, read the whole thing through, because it had some things to encourage me and inspire me. And when nobody else was inspiring me, when nobody else was encouraging me, when nobody else was talking to me in a good way, when I just had this mindset of I'm all alone through this and nobody is understanding, I really was thinking it was just me, the Lord, and my kids. That was it. Everyone else was not very encouraging or wanting to be helpful at the time. And now I've I figured out that there are people that care. There are people that will support you because they see you. You may not think that they see you, but they see you. They acknowledge what you're doing. They understand what it is that you are trying to do and that you are pushing and working towards something. I found that with the podcasters that I've grown to love and like across the board. Look, these people, we may not share the same exact type of podcast. Guaranteed we don't. Because everybody talks about something different, something unique, something different, which in particular, I enjoy to hear different ideas. Not saying I agree with them, but I like to hear what they do. I love to hear them create. And that's why I called this audio tour the Creator's Voice audio tour, because these podcasters that I know, man, if you're a podcaster, I just want to commend you and say, hey, amazing job, because you're out there creating content, all kinds of content. You're creating content for your podcast. You're creating content if you write a book. You're creating content for your videos. Podcasters do it all. They are big content creators. They create all kinds of content all day long. I always think they create it all day long, but they're always doing something. And if I'm not on podcast, guess what? I'm creating something else. I'm writing somewhere else. I'm journaling. I'm getting something else together. I'm putting something down. I'm writing somewhere. I'm doing something, creating something, looking about something, doing something. I'm always creating something, which is great because I have been made by the Creator. So let me share this to you. And it's coming from Philippians, the 2nd chapter, verse 13. This is the verse that they have in here. And it says, God is working in you, giving you the desire to obey Him and the power to do what pleases Him. And then 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, 16 through 17, where they pull that from the NASB. It says, may our Lord Jesus Christ Himself and God our Father, who has loved us and given us eternal comfort and good hope by grace, comfort and strengthen your hearts in every good work and word. Look, how fitting that these scriptures come right now. Especially the first one from Philippians. God is working in you. Isn't that so true? Giving you the desire to obey Him and the power to do what pleases Him. You have a power to do what pleases Him. That is a gift. When God gives you the ability to search for Him, and He gives you that inclination to want to utilize your life in such a way that it glorifies Him, that's amazing. Now, not everyone will agree that they want to hear about this all day long, because somebody doesn't, and somebody won't agree, but I'm not here for that. I'm here for you. And if you're tuned in, yes, I'm talking to you, but you can't see me. Don't worry about that. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Yes, you who's full of life, you who's full of ideas, you who has a smile on your face when you wake up and see the beautiful morning sun, you who enjoys the stars at night as they glisten and twinkle in the night sky, and you catch a little bit of that night air and a gentle breeze. You who walks around and sees colors more vibrantly than they did the day before. You who notices some kind acts, some random acts of kindness, and maybe you are that person that provides those random acts of kindness, huh? Either way, it's you. It's you who I talk to. It's you. So ignite that amazing creativity in you if you haven't already. And if you have ignited it, continue to strive and grow. Continue to learn and shape. Continue to celebrate and progress. Continue to believe in yourself and rejoice in the new things that you accomplish. Because sometimes we don't give ourselves credit for what we have done. We do something, we move past it, and we say on to the next. But if you've done something and it was successful, give yourself kudos for that. Acknowledge that. I just wanted to get on here and share that with you all, because this is a great time to really look at yourself introspectively, like really take stock and look at what you offer and look at who you are. Who has God created? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? What do you see? I hope you see something amazing. I hope you see something awesome. I hope that you see something that is just one of a kind. One of a kind. Because that's it. There's no more you. Like, that's it. God broke the mold when he made you. You're it. No more. One you, one time, that's all. So I think when we compare ourselves, if some of us find ourselves doing that, don't compare yourself to anybody else, because you're an original. And like I stated before, with a different type of analogy and sentiment, like when it comes to artwork, you can't compare one artwork to another. Why? Because they are original works. You would never compare a Michelangelo to a Donatello. You would never connect and wish that Les Brown was like Eric Thomas. These people are different and they are originals. Just like you. You're an original. You can't compare yourself to anybody else because there's only one of you, right? So today, I just wanted to share a Saturday message that made you just think in a good way, not to like down yourself, but just to think about how amazing you are and all the talents and gifts that, you know what, not that you're using now, but the ones that you haven't even let anybody know about. That's the part. Some of us like to hide what we do, and then nobody knows about those gift, talents, and abilities. But I want you to share it. Share that today, because somebody needs to hear you, right? No matter what it is, somebody needs to hear you today. They do. They do. And the one thing that I know about you is that you're ready. You're ready. Oh, you're ready. You're ready to shine. You're ready to make this day and this year, you're ready to make it shine. No matter what we're facing with the pandemic and all that, you're ready to just say, hey, I'm not going to let that stop me. I got this. I am going to do something. And you are. And I believe you will. And I believe you believe in yourself. So I am going to say, go out there and just do whatever it is you're going to do. Explore yourself. Discover what else you can do. Like, that should be really, really fun to discover what else you can do. So remember, practice makes improvement, as Les Brown would say. So whatever you're practicing, whatever you are crafting, whatever you are honing, you continue to be that person that is going to never, ever, never give up on you. You're not going to do that. So live like it's your last days on earth. Ignite the passion within you for the purpose that you have. Grow through the challenges in this life and these experiences. Be hungry to know and learn and do more, and be tenacious enough to figure out that you can leave old things behind and old people and old habits that no longer serve you. And in all that regard, you have been the light in your life, right? You have been the light in your life to come out of that dark space. So whatever it is you do, be you 100% all the way, all the time. And don't let anybody ever second guess who you are. And you don't second guess who you are. That's the most important thing. You don't second guess who you are. Whatever you're doing, things take time. So thank you all for tuning in and listening today. I hope this has encouraged you. I hope this has lifted up your spirit. And I hope that you understand that you are an amazing, awesome person and you have got some great stuff inside of you. Absolutely you do. You have the ability to see past the adversity that you're currently facing, or whatever challenges or whatever little hiccups that you're going through right now. You can overcome it. You're stronger than you think, and you can be creative and you can figure a way out. You have an imagination that can just bring you immense possibilities, endless possibilities. Be creative, open up your mind, and don't get stuck on the things that have happened in your past that have kept you stuck. Sometimes we let our past anchor us down and we want to move forward, but something still holds us back. Have to discover what that is. Maybe it's something in your past from the family history. Maybe it's something not knowing a part of your history. Wherever that is, whatever that means to you. But as you discover to shed and get rid of those things that no longer serve you, you will soar. You will rise. After you take the little chains off, you'll rise. After you get yourself out of the bramble bush, you'll rise. Let some of those things go. Let some of those things be cut away so that you can rise and soar in the sky with the eagles, and that you can help others because people are waiting for you. People are waiting for you. And the only thing that's holding you back is not all the other people. It's not competition. It's you. You're holding you back. So commit to yourself today that you're going to rise above what it is. But first you're going to do some long, hard searching to figure out, is there something in my past that is keeping me stagnant? I am going forward, but I'm just not going as high as I know I could. Is there something? And when you find out what that is, deal with it head on, whatever that challenge may be, and know that you can overcome that as well. Sometimes when you look back, it can be hurtful, but when you deal with it, you can move forward. You don't have to be tethered and tied to things that have hurt you, people that have hurt you in the past. Forgive those things and let them go for real. Lay them down and commit to yourself that you will rise, that you will lay those things down. So on today, go out there, be amazing, be great, be your authentic, genuine self. Don't worry about who likes you and who doesn't. Don't worry about all that. What matters the most is if you like you. Do you like who you are? Do you like who you're becoming? Do you like your voice? Do you like your body? Do you like you at the end of the day? When you look in the mirror, it's just you. Can you smile at yourself and say, hey, you know what? I'm pretty awesome. Can you look at yourself and have the confidence to say, you know what? I don't need to worry about that old issue. It's over and done, and I can move forward. Don't let old things and old ways keep you trapped in that cyclical cycle of repetition of stuck, because you're not. We all aren't. We can overcome these things. So on today, go out there, be amazing, be great. Thank you guys so much. I hope you are enjoying the Creators Audio Tour, the Creators Voice. Yes. And I'm going to be dealing with some more podcasters. So I'm going to go knock on their podcast door. Knock, knock. You guys remember that? Three's Company, knock, knock, knock on your door. We've been waiting for you. I don't know. That just came. It just came. Anyway, if you guys know about that, that's a little old, but I used to enjoy watching it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here and tuning in. I hope you guys will have an amazing and blessed day. And remember, go out there, be amazing, be great, be you. And nobody does you the way that you do you, because you are the authentic original. There will never be another like you. So go out there and soar high as you can, up to the sky, up past the sun, up past all of everything, and just soar out into space. Go visit Mars. Just like that rover's over there. So you guys have an amazing day. Remember to be blessed, motivated, and always inspired to do what God lays on your heart. A big kiss from me to you. You know I love you, but God loves you immensely, way more. Enjoy and have an amazing and blessed day. Take care, everyone.
This is D Win from the D Win Legacy Podcast, the owner of D Souls Productions, LLC, entrepreneur, producer, and soon to be at your service. And when I want to calm my mind, body, and spirit, I come over and listen to the soothing voice of TDrake on God's gift through His Word.
Hello, this is Pastor Jay with Walk of Truth Radio Podcast, and I want you to come listen to Walk of Truth Radio with Pastor Jay. That's me. And you can get Bible study lessons, sermons, Real Talk Weekend, and a daily encouraging word. Please check us out. Subscribe, share, and listen. And again, I always want you to be at peace, be encouraged, and be blessed. And I'll see you on the other side.